And we are live. What up, BM What up, BMT fam? And welcome to another episode of Breaking M Theory. You already know, we always on a good episode. On this episode, we're going to be flirting with finances as we navigate the cost of dating. But for now, you guys enjoy the show because we definitely about to get into it.
Hey, buddy, you got Puma on the mic.
Tony T right next to him.
And you got Charles the Future.
You're the future, Charles, not them. They no longer matter.
And we also got Bucky's on the ones and twos holding it down.
Who fucked up?
Hey, he did. Hey, dude, he's doing a lot of stuff right now, man.
I don't want to hear
he's doing a lot of
Hey, that fucked me up. I don't want to hear no echoes.
Hey, we live though, right?
Yeah, nobody
Exactly.
else heard that, you know, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Who's watching right now?
Nobody.
Crickets?
Hey, we on YouTube Live, Rumble,
Yep.
Kick.
We're live on a lot of things.
Hey, here's the thing. We didn't tell nobody out there we're gonna be live, so we don't expect anybody in here. This is a trial run of our live feature. So if y'all out there, and if you
This is our fourth trial run.
yeah.
Jesus,
but you know
dude.
what? We haven't done it for a while, right?
Pretty much.
Hey, because the last, no joke. The last couple times, fucking crashed and burned.
Oh, it
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah, the audio was really messed
Super
up.
bad.
Bucky.
Foggy.
Yeah.
Sound like shit.
Hey, can you step into my office, Bucky?
Can you step into your own office, Bucky?
So you can, because you're fucking fired. But you know what? We're hopefully working everything, all the kinks out. So anybody who watches us live, well, we appreciate that.
Of course.
And anybody who catches us after the fact, well, you know what? It's going to be a great show for you. We have a lot of things to go into.
Yeah.
Wait, first of all, are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm good. Why?
Because you were effed up last week.
Fuck
man.
that last episode,
that
man.
420
He
episode.
was so
God, bro.
spaced out.
You were spaced out like we were.
Dude,
hey,
even our cousin was fucked up. If he was fucked up, then I
yeah,
was
but he
fucked
could
up.
talk. He was having a conversation.
I couldn't.
David was having a conversation with us.
I haven't smoked like that in like for fucking forever.
Dude, you got chiefed the fuck out.
dude.
Well,
You were the commander in
Which
chief.
planet were you?
I was in space, bro.
We should have called you Biden. We should have called you Trump because you were out of this world,
Oh man.
chiefed.
Super.
But you know what? We're gonna leave
One more
that
thing.
episode- you know
I hear no music.
Oh, I
Oi,
wait.
Bucky.
What? No. What?
There we go.
But talking about this episode,
Yeah.
flirting with finances, navigating
The cost of dating.
the cost of dating. Apparently, and this goes to all the men out there, we having some trouble dating. Like the ladies out there are not complying. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the math's not mathing. But a lot of us are having a hard time going out on dates.
What is the hard time these days?
Well, you know what? We saw a video recently.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
this video is probably from last year, sometime last year.
yeah,
right?
yeah, almost
But
last year,
only-
just a couple months ago.
And it only rolled up on our table recently. But it really hit the nail on the head.
Yes, it did.
Like the problem that men are dealing with dating. Like seriously, like no joke. Like I feel bad for this gentleman.
Yep.
Wait, do we have the clip, Bucky?
Somewhere
Let's share the clip.
Yes.
See if we can share the clip and all the viewers can see what we're talking about.
Look at him. Broke. He won't spend no money on you.
No money.
No money, no honey.
No. I
Apparently.
can't believe this, y'all. Look at this. So he told me we're going out for drinks, right? Why we
I'm gonna
pull
have
up at a
one
Starbucks?
What's wrong with Starbucks?
I got dressed like this to go to Starbucks.
Yeah, I told you it was gonna be a casual date.
Well, she looks like she's dressed
A
like a Cinderella.
casual,
I know,
as
right?
in getting drinks.
She looks like she's in
So
a fancy
I
prom
dressed
dress.
in a
Yeah.
whole dress, the heels and everything,
Okay, so
and we're getting coffee.
I mean, he ain't
I
dressed
deserve
that
a
much better.
coffee.
He's like
No.
in fucking like shorts. And
I mean, but he did say casual.
he did say casual.
because I said casual.
What's up with
date.
those
Casual
cheesy
date.
tabs?
First date
I'm
should be
sorry.
casual.
Do
Hey,
you not
leave that
comprehend
cheesy
who
tats
I
alone.
am, what I look
love
like,
tats.
and you think that I deserve a coffee date?
Love her stank face.
Was that it? That's the clip.
I think
That
that
was
was
the whole
part.
thing.
That was part one, no?
By the way, there's a part 2 and a part
part
3
3
to that. Go to our YouTube page, our shorts, and you want to see the end result of that date. It's fantastic.
Check out all the parts, but the ending, is the
The
best
ending
part.
is-
Isn't he driving a Tesla?
Looks like it, yeah.
Hey, he's driving a nice vehicle.
but she straight to calls him broke.
Yeah.
I believe later in the in the video, she's saying like, you know what? You're taking me to Starbucks it's a $5 Starbucks, which by the way, Starbucks doesn't cost $5
No.
anymore.
No, it does not.
No,
Yeah,
my
but this girl's-
my drink was $8.
The point being that,
I think
the
$5 is a small drink.
the point being that she was saying
$6.25.
she was saying that why is he taking out to this cheap ass date
Yep.
where you're only spending like a few dollars?
Yeah. Because motherfucking bitch, I'm just trying to get to know you. I ain't trying to fucking fancy you out. What the fuck?
So she thinks she had a title go somewhere more fancier than.
That's exactly what
she
she was. She
thinks.
was assuming that like she was dressed up a certain way that means you got to take
Take
her
like
out,
5 stars. So
right? Wine and diner.
yeah, that's not going to happen.
And I think a lot of men out there are having a problem dealing like, okay, well, I want to take out somebody. Fine, you. Let's say you lock down a date.
Yeah.
Let's go out. Are you expected to spend a certain amount of money just to take out somebody you just met?
This is an era they do. Some reason they do.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, they have their modern way of thinking, and they want the traditional way of a man being with them. But you can't have it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
I mean, I could have said better myself on that one.
You want to be modern, or you want to be traditional? Pick one.
So, is it expected for? I'm taking your line over here. I'm saving Bucky here a little bit because he's a little bit under the weather. Look at his sexy voice.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
He has a sick voice.
But
My
is it
sexy voice?
You're
It-
sick.
So the question arises when we saw this video: is it expected for men are required to spend a certain amount when you take somebody out on a date?
The question is no.
Now, logically speaking, the answer should be no, right? Because what's this day and age? What's
Well, I
it
mean,
about?
yeah, it's no at this day and age.
Right? Why?
Back in the day, it wasn't no. It
But
was,
why is it no in this day?
Demanding almost.
I mean, their modern views are I'm independent, I'm this, I'm that, I can do everything by myself. But the
Exactly.
reality is, when it comes to a date, oh, now you do everything.
Right.
Like, why the fuck do I need to give you all this if
So-
you ain't gonna do shit? You want to act modern when it suits you, and then traditional when
Yeah.
it doesn't suit me.
Right. But that's the whole thing. It's that whole feminist movement. Like, no, we're independent women.
Yeah.
We don't need anything from you.
Yeah.
We can take care of ourselves. A
There's-
lot of girls are going independent.
There's
They don't.
definitely a reason why Drizzle is about coming around.
Right.
Oh, and they're hating. They're hating
well,
the
hating
drizzle
it.
drizzle.
Let's start going back. Where did the drizzle come from?
From the sprinkle.
From the sprinkle,
Yeah.
from the ladies out there saying, "Get your sprinkle."
And you know what the funny thing is? They don't even understand what the drizzle is. Like, there's videos of other girls like trying to explain what drizzle is for them.
Yeah.
Because they're not getting it. They're thinking we're in that sassy man apocalypse type era.
That sassy man apocalypse.
It's not even that. We're just giving you back what you give us.
Yeah. Hey, yo, where's JC? Where's
Yep.
Drew? Y'all put us on this, and this was in the beginning. This is like half a year ago.
Hell yeah.
That
it
the
was.
sassy man apocalypse is coming around because a lot of men are trying to like give back the same energy that women are giving to us.
Yes.
Right?
So that's the new generation, not us. We will never do that.
Well,
No,
no, even
no, I
even the
agree.
older generation is getting into this drizzle. Like, we ain't gonna fuck this shit.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Let's
What?
give them the same treatment that they want
Yeah,
to do to us.
give that same energy back that they give to you.
Yeah, but I'm saying, will you do that?
Would I personally do that in real life? No.
I think
what
it
I'm
depends
saying.
on the situation.
But I think the drizzle movement for men is giving that energy back, like saying like if a girl doesn't do this for me, doesn't pay for my bills, doesn't
Yeah.
take me out to dinner, then why am I gonna put out?
Yeah, of
right?
course.
And of course this is satire. This is like we're trying to show them in their face like, look, do you see what you're doing?
But our version will be like,
Yeah, we got the receipts. We got the facts.
Yeah.
We'll pay the bill and get rid of you. That's it. Whereas the rest like, oh, you're paying the bill.
But the sad part is that they're happy about that. They don't give a fuck. They got the dinner from you. Now they're gonna get the dinner from the next one.
Right.
The next one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
the argument that I hate, especially with that chick, if you see part 2 or 3, is like her argument's like I can just go on any app and any guy's gonna pick me up and take me.
right.
Then bitch get gone.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
And what does he do? I mean, I'm gonna just say it out. People can watch
Okay.
it.
Go ahead.
But like, he literally drops her off
Yeah.
in a random
Yeah.
area, saying if you could get any guy. If I'm not good enough for you, and you could get any guy to do it for you, I'm gonna drop you off here. You can call them, and they'll
Yeah,
take
you got
That's
plenty,
right.
you got plenty of people
Hey.
who can. You said you got plenty
Hey,
of people who
and
want
he-
you. Get one of them.
And he handled himself like
Very well.
Yeah.
perfectly, right? Like he said from the get-go, dude, it's a casual date. I'm here to get to know you. And then the way she's reacting, it's like, look, you're trying to prove like gender roles. So if that's the case,
Then why don't you cook for me?
why don't you cook for me, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you make me a meal?
You want me to 5-star wine and dine you in the beginning and you haven't done shit?
What
The
did she say?
fuck?
Do you remember? Did you watch it a
I
little
did,
bit?
but I can.
What did she say? She's like, I don't know you.
Yeah. So
Well, I don't know you. This is the first
Bitch,
date.
I don't know you either.
And his point was like, exactly. I don't know you. Why would I spend this money on you if I don't even know you?
Exactly.
Right?
Now
I'm trying to
you
get to
see,
know you.
evil will always triumph.
You know who said something
Because good
on
is
Insta?
dumb.
Huh.
Mackenzie.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mackenzie. And she's going to be on the show next week. If y'all
Yes,
don't
sir.
even know, Rochelle, Mackenzie going to be on the show.
Can't wait.
Because we want the women's rebuttal on all the shit that we're talking about.
Yeah.
I want the ladies' opinion. But regardless of what she said was, you know, he's trying to go on the trial date, and she didn't even pass the trial,
No.
right?
Cheap.
She showed her true colors before you did anything else, right? So logically speaking, no, it shouldn't be like this. We shouldn't have to spend. It should be even, right?
Going to Starbucks to get a muffin and a coffee is fucking fine. It's
Yeah.
for talking.
Yeah.
If it goes that well and it's that great during the day, then set up something for the nighttime later
Right,
if it's that
yeah.
great.
It's
Yeah.
a
But if it's
conversation.
not,
It's a
then
conversation.
Yeah.
You get to know somebody. But realistically,
They skip the part they didn't realize to have a conversation. They just want to have
Yeah.
the fancy food.
yeah, realistically, you know what? A lot of women might talk all this mess, but the truth is they want us to wine,
Automatically wine and dine.
Dine.
Fanciest as you can. Think you're
show
gonna,
me what you're made of.
They're wanting us to impress them to the max so
Yeah.
they can want us. But what the fuck are you doing? Okay,
Yeah.
you came dressed up. Okay, you look pretty great.
They have the bad B mentality
Yeah.
and like
Fuck
the prize
that,
and
bro.
the prize, you know,
Yeah.
the trophy of life.
Nope.
You know, that's what they want. That's
Nope.
what they want to be.
And of course, we're generalizing here. We're not saying
We're
all
not-
women
yeah,
are like this,
obviously.
But as you saw from that clip,
And there's a lot of that going out there.
So what is the problem? Is the father's
Daddy issues? Is it daddy issues?
Never had a father figure. Never taught her anything.
It could be, yeah.
I don't-
Daddy
you
gave
know-
everything.
I honestly am going to disagree. I don't think it's father. I don't think it's father
oh,
issues.
there's definitely
No,
daddy
no.
issues
I think
involved.
I
What
think
is-
I think it's social media issues.
Oh.
I think
Because-
everything,
Yeah,
everything,
it's a combo.
everything has
It's
a
a
part of
combo.
it.
It has to
It's
deal
a
with
1-2
it has
punch.
to deal with reality
Yeah.
and
And
social media because they see
illusion.
other people, the illusion, because they see other people having things that they want and they're trying to manifest it because that's who they want to be. I wouldn't say father issues. It's probably other things.
But I think it's
That I'm not
I think
gonna
you,
But
you got to
I
include
said,
it.
I said if they didn't have a father figure in
But
their
I
life.
think that's a factor for some.
That is a factor.
I mean,
yeah.
we're generalizing. We're not.
yeah,
we're
we're
not saying
generalizing. But
everybody's like-
I agree. Like those are probably the two biggest factors,
Yes.
right?
I mean, because we're
Is
seeing it a
social
lot
media-
more. We're seeing it a lot more now than we've ever seen it before.
Yeah.
right,
it's out of
right.
hand.
And it's now men are more aware of it.
No, I mean
So-
it's increasing as we speak because everything's the Kardashian lifestyle. Everything is all high end lifestyle.
Me,
and now every girl is like, I can get that, I can get that, I can get that because even the
how far have they gone with that?
even the lowest
Yeah.
quality girl can get a dude.
Yeah. Well, that's because we're
Even but the lowest quality guy may not be able to get a girl.
Yeah.
Not even the lowest girl.
yeah.
Well, that's the
That's
part.
the difference.
That's the part that kicks in when they use the password rules.
Well, that's what happens.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys a question. Why do us men, many of us men, fall into this trap of like trying to get the girl? Because you know what? The fact is we are a prize also. Just like the girl on this video said she's a prize, we're a fucking prize also. We should respect ourselves. We should also put ourselves up there. We shouldn't put the pussy on the pedestal,
Never.
right? We should put ourselves.
Well, see, the problem is with that
Yeah.
is that I'm gonna give an analogy. Like,
Okay, sure.
I got this from Fresh and Fit. This is the candy store analogy.
Okay, sure.
So there's the candy store, right? Females from like when they get to 18, they are what's their value? Their beauty, right?
Okay, sure.
So once they get 18, they get into the candy store, eating all the candy they want, everything they want, right? So we get to 18, we might not even be at that level yet. We have to get to at least 21 or older to have something somewhat established to get into that candy
Dude,
store.
I was an idiot at 18.
Hey, you get the leftovers when you're 21.
And that's not even it. When the men get into the candy store, now we're like, oh, we want all the candy. I worked this hard to get to this point. I want all this candy. They're like, I'm bored. I've already had all this candy, right?
Yeah.
Well, don't shame us for wanting all this shit but you already used to having all this shit.
Right, because they're valued at a younger.
Exactly.
Ooh, God. Okay. I don't always agree with what they say, but that's a good analogy.
I love that one.
Okay. So where do men mess up? What do guys do, Bucky? To court these ladies? Where do we take the wrong step? Because that's the real question then.
They try too hard to impress.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Agreed.
Well, like, what do you do to impress?
Me to them.
Yeah.
Have a conversation with them.
No, no.
Impress.
Impress.
How? What do you do to impress?
You shouldn't really have to try to impress. You impress by speaking about who you are.
Right. No. I get that.
We get
but that's
that,
not the question.
But that's not the question. The question is, how do you
Listen to the
impress?
question.
He's saying like being a peacock in other words, right?
There you
Well,
go.
yeah.
Well-
but how do you be a peacock?
So
You-
listen.
Yeah, I get what
okay,
you're
let's step back a second.
Yeah.
Listen for one moment. Okay. The question
It's
was
how you flex.
like, why do men fuck up? We're not saying what you should do.
Yeah.
We're asking why do men fuck up? So how are they fucking up? Because we're trying to impress them.
And
We're trying
someone trying too hard.
We're trying. Yeah, of
And
course.
it's unnecessary.
It is
you're
unnecessary.
saying you're trying to buy her stuff then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're
all
trying to
that.
show her like.
Let me give you all the drinks.
that's
Let
the
me
problem.
take you on all the dates.
Let me pick you up in my Tesla.
Yeah.
In
Like,
my
I get that.
sport,
I
right?
get it. It's cool, but you don't need to do it all the time just to get that girl because
Right.
all she's gonna think about is just that.
See, he wants to
And
hit.
I want to hit so bad.
He wants to hit. He wants to
And
hit.
once they have that, and then you lose it, they don't want it no more.
Right.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I get a normal girl. Fuck
yeah.
that.
Yeah, of course. But unfortunately, a lot of men, like he just said, they like to peacock.
Yep.
You want to like fluff our
Feather-
tail
your tail,
feathers,
yeah.
right? You know what I mean? Like
You want to be the rooster, like a.
You want to be
I
cool?
wanna. That's
That's a clip.
a clip.
Wait. You want to be cool?
You want to be cool?
You want to be cool?
You want to be cool? Yeah, you got your tail feathers
Yeah.
popping. You got to pop in your collar. You know what I mean?
Want to be cool?
Oh shit.
I love this fucking show so bad sometimes.
So
What else? What else where do men go wrong? What else?
Well, I mean, we're chivalrous.
I knew he
We
couldn't talk.
should be.
Overly
He's sick.
chivalrous.
He's sick. Don't mind him.
Don't mind
Excuse
him.
me. We should be chivalrous, but then they take advantage of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And
True.
some men go over chivalrous.
Yeah.
Like too chivalrous.
Like, I mean, obviously, I'm old school. I'm
Yeah.
older, so certain things are just natural to me. Like,
Yeah.
I'll open your door,
Yep.
pull out your chair,
Yep.
right? You know, I'll pick you up if
I
you
mean,
allow me to.
those little things should be warranted
forever.
for every
It should be.
It should be warranted.
I think those
But
are timeless
they're timeless. Exactly.
Yeah.
For the right person.
for the right
Actually,
person.
I mean, it should
But
be.
it should-
It should be for every. It
No,
should
no,
be
no.
for
You
everybody.
give it to the person in the beginning, but if you see they're acting shitty,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's where it leads to. Yeah.
Yeah, because like if they expect it, then it's like, why?
Yeah.
You're doing it out of chivalry, out of courtesy,
yep.
Right.
right?
Well, I mean, I think as
It's also how you grow up.
I
how
think
how you
we
were raised.
as men should put our best foot forward. We should
course.
put our now, of course, if we put our best foot forward, but they act out in the wrong way, negatively, or you know, just like in a nasty way.
Yeah.
Well, then, I mean, there's a line that gets crossed,
Yeah.
and once you cross that line, like,
You're done.
you're done, right?
Game over.
Game over. So, I mean, yeah, be chivalrous to an extent,
Yes.
right? Only to women
And,
who are worth
and
it.
you'll see it. You'll see when you'll see the person acting a certain way, and you'll be like, I like this, so I'm gonna be chivalrous. I'm gonna do all these things for them.
Well, I mean, we went over the bad. There was another video that we put out, the bad etiquette.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I like
There was
that.
like 7 signs of bad etiquette. See, you guys should be following us.
Should
Should be following us. Like,
always follow.
if they're texting while you're on the date, if
Yep.
they're on their phone, if
Not
they're
engaged in the
not engaged,
conversation.
doing their makeup instead of talking to
If
you.
they're on the phone, not engaged, talking on the phone, texting, they're there for the meal.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all it is.
So watch the clip.
Yep.
Watch it. It's on it. It's everywhere.
Yep.
Where else do men mess up?
We show dominance, show that we can provide, which is, I mean, it's a part of chivalry, but
It is, but it's not.
But it's not. But it's at the same time when we show that we can provide, that's what again they're expecting.
They'll take advantage of it.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I mean, some guys who have the abundance, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have the abundance, so they're like, I don't care. I can spend this money and give it
Yeah.
to her. But that's showing her. I'm sorry, this sounds like this. bad behavior.
Yeah.
In a weird way.
It feeds into bad behavior,
Yes.
right? And look, dude, man with abundance, kudos to you. If you worked hard for what you get and you can do that, great.
Yeah.
But if you step with that foot forward, then you get what you pay for.
At the same time, you know, people think about themselves. So if that one rich guy, he's like, I got it. I could pay for whatever I want.
Yeah, but
You're also fucking up everybody else.
but no, but it's not that. You get what you pay for.
That too.
She's gonna fucking
She's
use
gonna
you.
be only that
And-
for you.
And guess what? You're gonna use her? Fine.
If that's the case, yes.
Then
if that's the case,
then that's what you're doing.
You both get the benefit.
You
of
Yeah.
both, yeah. Then
you're
it becomes
paying to get
Yeah.
your shit.
what happens. It becomes a
Transaction.
transactional relationship. And if that's what you want to do, if you have the money and you give a fuck, go for
Then
it.
kudos to you.
But guess what? And this is the man that we're talking to. This is breaking M theory.
Mm-hmm.
Is not everybody's in that 1%, that 2%.
Nope.
A lot of us.
even 10%.
Not even 10%. The 90, the 80%, the 90%
Yeah, to take the
of
beating.
men out there who are struggling in this situation where maybe they have a good job, they have a
Yeah.
decent job, they're working every day.
Yeah.
Good fucking men that have,
Good qualities in there.
Good
That will
qualities.
still treat you like a queen and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But I guess it's
But
not
instead,
good
you want to be
enough for them.
treated like shit. You rather
Not
have
good
the
enough for
money and all the presents and shit, and be treated like shit. That sucks for you.
Yeah. So these are the men we're talking about. If you could get whatever you want, get whatever you want. I'm not gonna hate on a man that does that. Do
Yeah,
it.
do it.
Shoot, dude. If I had a situation like that,
Yeah,
maybe I might.
I think about it.
If I wasn't already in a serious relationship, I might do that
Yeah,
same
of
exact
course.
thing. But guess what? That's not reality for the majority of us out there. So what do we do to like pretend? We try to show our dominance. We try to show like we could provide, right?
I mean, even at this level, we still can. What are you talking about?
of course we
It's not
can.
It's just that they're not satisfied. They want more.
Yeah, they take it at least take advantage of that. So that's where a lot of men we try to pretend, we try to fake the funk.
Yeah.
Don't.
Was it you that sent me the
Yeah.
I think it was a TikTok about of gold diggers?
No, I think that was him.
I think it was me.
Yeah.
I think he sent you. Which one?
I mean, I think it was all fake, but
it was 100% fake.
The
but-
girl,
at the
the
same
girl, the
time-
girl that was yelling at the guy.
yeah.
like, don't
Yeah.
talk to me. You're
Don't talk to me.
Don't
you're-
talk to me. You're
You're
yeah,
ugly.
it felt kind of fake.
and then
but
he got into a Tesla or like some
No, it was a Lambo. What the fuck
Oh,
was
the
it?
yeah, it was
Lambo.
the SUV Lambo.
Yeah.
the SUV Lambo, and she's like,
And then-
"Oh, when are we gonna go on a date?"
When are you gonna buy me this? When are you gonna buy me this? I'm, everything. You can't say no to me. No one ever says no to me. Shit like that.
Yeah.
And that's just the part one. We have to
Yeah.
find the part two.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
a good one.
I mean, I'm sure that's fake, but like, there are people like
It just
that.
gives you the
Yeah.
because it
the
is.
sad part is there is
people like
that.
Big time.
So yeah, don't pretend, guys.
Don't fake the funk.
Be a man, but don't be like, hey, don't try to fake who you are. That's because that's only a way to get taken advantage of us. Taken advantage of.
And the real woman will like you for who you are. If you're upfront with it, tell them who you are, what your thing is, what your struggle is, if anything. And the real ones will stick with you, and the fake ones will fucking leave. And that's fine.
Like you said, the real ones, they will meet you halfway.
And that's what we should be looking for.
That's the ones.
Look for the real ones that meet you halfway.
Halfway.
Right? Because if you're willing to get to know somebody, they're willing to get to know you.
They'll help
then
you.
you work.
Yeah,
You
of
work.
course.
with
They'll
those
help you.
things.
Home team at that point.
Yeah. And that's
And that's what you want.
we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But where else do men mess up real quick, Bucky? I know. he's checking.
Women put effort and spend a lot to get ready.
No, that's you. That you showed us that one. You,
Oh,
this is the
right,
one that
right,
you
right,
brought to us.
Yeah, it was just because it was like that's where the sassy man apocalypse comes in.
Right.
That's where Jozo. It's the fact. It's the home math.
The whole math, guys. Have y'all heard of the whole math? Whole math. So apparently, women shouldn't have to pay. A lot of women have posted this on TikTok.
Yeah.
They don't have to pay because they spent so much money
Oh.
on their makeup, on their attire, on doing their hair, on doing their nails. Like it's hundreds of dollars.
So in other words, you gotta meet up the expectation where they spend the time.
Because they put so much money into making themselves look
Okay.
how they look.
Okay,
So we should match that by taking them out
$5.
to those.
Okay, let me say this.
Yes, go ahead.
Did you ladies use all that makeup and fancy dresses and everything you supposedly bought? Is it actually from your money or from somebody else's money?
If it is their money, with the actual issue.
And
is,
I ain't talking about OnlyFans money. Like
the-
actual money from a real job.
But what the issue is literally them buying a vial of
That's true.
of say
How many
concealer or
uses
something
did
like that.
how many
Right.
uses does
And then
like
and they only use like a small bit amount of it,
Right.
but still say that they're doing it because
I
they
spent $200 on this
$700, yeah.
concealer,
It's all
but
bullshit.
in
There's a
the
lot
like
of
one
side
time.
things
And
to
if you
it.
do the math, you're not even spending like
A fraction.
a fraction of that.
Right.
And they expect you to spend a lot of money at the dinner.
That's just their
because
excuse,
they
buddy.
make themselves up.
That's-
But they turn it around for the guy.
That's what I say when you go to the barber shop, get your
Yeah.
haircut.
Dude, that ain't cheap.
No, barbershop is freaking expensive.
$80 for a cut and
Hey, by the way,
Everything's
I
expensive even
woke
for
up
guys.
like this.
You
Ah.
did?
No, we didn't. I didn't. Shave, cut my
Yep.
hair. Got fresh clean for the show today.
So you never been to a day tell your girl, hey, I spent this much, pay for my bill.
We never. Who does that?
No,
Who the
we
fuck
don't.
kind
We
of
never
guy-
done that. Yeah.
Women do that. Guys
Yeah,
don't do
that's
that.
crazy.
My point. That's
no, but drizzle, we should.
Yes.
Hey,
Drizzle.
Meet me, hey, like I said, meet me halfway. Pay the bill.
that's right.
We're going Dutch
Or else,
tonight.
or else I'm not putting out.
Yep.
Or else I'm not.
or else I'm not putting out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Now, of course, the end all be all reason why we men fuck up, because at the end of the day, let's be realistic. We out there to seal the deal.
And
Right.
too many of us are putting the pussy on the pedestal.
Yeah, we get blinded by the diamond.
By the diamond.
You know, like you want that sushi dessert.
By the kitty.
You want the taco Tuesday.
By the Hello Kitty.
No. It's y'all, man,
Taco
man.
Tuesday,
Look, I love
You like the fat taco?
the tacos. Trust me.
He loves
We
the
all,
he-
all of us here love this.
Hey, one thing that Charles loves is a horizontal fish taco.
What the fuck?
I'm not gonna get into this.
Yeah, we're not
neither.
getting into that.
Hey, who's being a Charles? Who's going Hollywood today?
Yeah, I know. That shot got him.
Yeah, that shot got him, man.
A shot of
What did you drink? What did you drink?
He
Had
had
a-
mezcal.
mezcal.
Oh,
Yeah,
excuse
some
me,
mezcal.
fancy
Yeah, fancy.
European.
We had this kid, he's like, I'm gonna have mezcal. But
We go to a fucking Aladdin,
Aladdin.
whatever.
Aladdin?
We, yeah,
I'll give you three wishes. I'll
Anyway,
give you
they-
three wishes.
the point being is they had mezcal,
Yeah, I
and
get
why
it.
not?
I get it. But again, going back to the topic is we get blinded,
Yeah.
right? I love it too. I want it
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time. I have it. We have it locked down now, but for some of us we don't.
Of course.
But that shouldn't be your only desire.
Hold
Right.
on. When you're 20s, it should be your only desire.
No, even
No,
If you
because you have to play the field.
Yeah, for in your 20s.
But
like
then
say,
once
okay,
you-
let
once
me
you- once
let
you
me
hit to an
rephrase what you
older-
said.
if you're in 20, you're not even in the candy store
It's
yet.
not
Yeah.
your okay. You said only desire. It should be.
Okay, fine.
It's probably your top one desire, but it shouldn't be your only desire.
It should be
I don't think
your
it's the
desire.
only.
You should fuck yourself.
I don't.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
need to build your empire to.
You know
There
that-
he goes.
You know that's
See,
the problem.
He stole. He
That's the problem. That's the 1 and 2. It's
Yeah.
either you work on yourself or
But
you go for
that's
the
the
girl.
thing,
Or you
that's-
go for the
You
girl
should
or
be
you
number
work
one.
yourself.
Always,
Yeah,
though.
The
yeah,
girl is just a temptation.
Yeah.
Always. She goes making you messed up.
She gonna fuck you
Yep.
up.
Your thing it was in the beginning of the game, and build your empire.
Yeah.
Then you can get all you can.
And the truth is, fellas, a woman is an enhancement of your life. You should already be up here.
Yeah.
Like we should all be high level men. And I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about mentally.
Yeah.
Because if you work here, then the financial parts will come in.
Yeah.
And then once you have a girl, that's only gonna.
That's the part you can pretty much break her ego because you know your game already.
Yeah.
You can't.
Because you're already there, and then she has to match you. And if
Yeah.
you get a girl to match you where you're up here, and they match you up here, whoo,
Bravo.
bravo.
Bravissimo.
Yeah. So again, everything that we just discussed is
Yeah.
where men fuck up.
Yeah.
That's the truth. That's what happens.
I get you.
So where then should we actually? What should we be focused on when we're going on dates then?
It should be having eye contact, conversation, both hear each other.
Getting to know each other.
Looking for that chemistry, right?
Yeah.
Try to find somebody else.
So engage in polite conversation and actively listening to your date.
So in other words, it wasn't taking the girl to the fanciest restaurant because there's no conversation then. She's blinded where you took
well, it's
her.
not about that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's kind of like just focused on
Wow.
looking I'm having this amazing
And
meal.
imagine it's loud and shit. You can't even talk. So
Right.
she's just there for the meal and the drink.
So you should be focused on being courteous and listen to the person.
Yeah.
And they should be listening to you. So if a girl's on her phone, talking to somebody, texting somebody, paying attention to other things besides you, then you know that should be a clear sign that this person is just there for the meal.
There is no
It's a Fugazi already.
Yeah, there ain't no engagement in it.
Fugazi, bro. It's the Fugazi. Don't, hey, watch out with the Fugazis. It's Fugazi, but I'm just want to say.
My version.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
What else, Buck?
Well, arrive on time. You know, punctuality is a big thing.
What do you think about that?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm always trying to be on time. I mean, give or take. I mean, shit happens. We live in
LA.
We live in LA.
Traffic LA.
Everybody. Oh,
Well, that's why you gotta
women
plan
like to
everything
be fashionably late.
Yeah. But
You
fashionably
can.
late is what? Max what?
30 minutes, an hour.
No, that's no.
I'm just getting a sample.
No,
That's not an example.
We said fashionably late, not hella late.
I'll say 10 minutes.
No, think about
20
this.
minutes.
Okay, let me ask you a
much.
question. Okay, let me ask this
I
gentleman a
use the
question.
10 minutes to get there and the 10 minutes to wait.
Okay, let me ask the gentleman a question.
course.
If
You're
you
a
showed
diva.
up on time for a date, and then your date shows up 30 minutes late,
Ooh, I'm boiling already.
45 minutes late.
Ooh.
Thank you. So no.
I'm the person like,
That's too much.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm freaking early and she's
Right.
not here yet.
So everybody gets a plus minus 10, maybe 15 max. If something serious happened, you know, I mean, I've been in situations late where the traffic has been so bad where it made me extremely late. But you got to let the person know.
Yeah,
right?
you gotta let them. You gotta constantly get in
Right.
contact.
But imagine,
But
now we
also
have
Actually,
depends.
nowadays, send them a pin of where you are.
You could.
Oh, yeah.
You could do that. I mean, the
uh,
technology is.
It also depends on if you guys are gonna meet at the place or you gotta go pick her up.
That's true. I would think a lot of women would rather meet for the first date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the
So
Uber.
yeah, that makes it even worse if they're late then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if it's like I'm picking you up, I'm waiting outside your house, then whatever, 20 minutes max.
Right. So that's what we should strive to be on time,
Yeah.
but also so should women, because like I said, if they show up like half an hour late, 45 minutes late, I'm not gonna wait. Are you gonna wait?
I just wish my suit on.
My susu.
I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah. Find somebody else.
Yeah, I'll figure out something to
But
do.
I guess you're not coming late.
Yeah.
What is
Or
it?
just bounce.
If you're on time, you're late.
Right.
How that works.
How does it work?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to be punctual, you got to be there earlier.
I mean, the smart thing. Sometimes I like to be a little bit early just to scope out the location.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Just to
Get-
kind of
get
check
the-
it out. Get the lay of the
table.
land. Yeah, lay of the land. We're
That's the thing I like to do myself. If I go into like some restaurant, I heard about it.
yeah.
I'll go like a week earlier and check it out. Scoop the plates out. Versus
A
take
week earlier.
Oh, lost. Oh, where do you enter? Where-
Remember, he does research.
yeah.
Yeah. Smart man.
But a week early?
Yeah. So yeah, guys.
I'm not gonna do it one day again, same place.
well, here's the thing. If a person that you're dating doesn't respect your time, then you shouldn't respect theirs. And you shouldn't give in to give in to them, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I feel.
I get you. I agree with that.
Okay. What else,
I'm
Buck?
surrounded by assholes.
Wow.
Being courteous and displaying good manners throughout the date.
Chivalrous, in other words.
Both ways, though.
Yeah.
Both ways. Again, this is what we're looking for. When you're on a date, you should be looking for this in a partner also, in the girl you're seeing. And you should be courteous, respectful,
Yeah, of course.
right? But they should be as well.
Well, that's part of damn smartphones these days. Back in the day, there was no smartphones.
That's
So what would the girl do back in the time? There were no phones.
They would leave to the powder room to,
Too long.
and they couldn't even call because back.
No, that
I
was
mean,
so-
we're talking about.
Payphone in the quarter machine.
There was always a payphone next to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Come pick me up.
Yeah.
My day's not going well.
I mean that's true.
Yeah, but if they get a phone call saying, "Oh, I have an emergency," it's a friend calling them saying,
That could be true.
Yeah.
Hey, if the day's going bad, the day's going bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they find if you or them want to find an exit,
Now I remember it was the pictures. Page me. There's an emergency.
Yeah.
That was an emergency for
yeah,
them.
that's true.
Girl, 911.
Oh my God, my house is on fire. I need to leave. Hey, if the day's going bad, it's going bad.
Yeah, that's
What
what
can
it
I say?
is.
Hey, sometimes you don't have that chemistry. Fine, but you can still be courteous, right? Both people should be. Hey,
"You
at
can be
the end
courteous,"
of-
but what if you're straightforward and be like, I don't think this is gonna work.
Yeah. Oh,
You can.
that's the lemon law.
That's JJ did that. Remember?
Oh, that's right. JJ
No, tell
did
me
that.
about
Who was
this.
on the show? You weren't here. You weren't part of the show back then.
Nope.
Because the girl that he was on a date with
Say
was
here.
talking about, I'm looking for this. I'm looking
This
for. I'm
and
looking
this.
for a husband. I want kids.
Kids.
I want this. Dude,
Jay like, check please.
check, please. He paid his check and bounced.
Yeah.
JJ, you on
Knowledge.
something?
Smart thinking.
Is he married now?
Eh.
No comment for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know him more. That's your friend.
It's like
JJ, if you're on, respond.
We are live. You should be on.
Leave the comment. We're alive.
All right. What else?
no one knows we're live, dude.
No, we never tell nobody.
It's okay.
You fucked up my intro.
But we
I
are
didn't.
live though.
You stopped. You stopped. You could have kept going.
What's Rumble doing?
I heard myself like twice. What the fuck?
Going Dutch is okay.
Nowadays. No. Well, here's the.
Modern times, yeah, you can't go Dutch. You have to talk about that up front.
Well, my thing, of course, is and this is how I feel. If you ask someone out, then you're paying for the date.
Yeah, I was
That
gonna
too.
say,
Yeah.
whoever invites the person out,
Yeah.
I was like, the girl in her mind, okay, he's inviting me, he's gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's automatic.
that's reasonable. I get
Yeah,
that.
So-
that's reasonable. But a lot of times they're like, you meet somebody, it's like, and they say like, we should hang out sometime. Like, yeah, why don't we
But
hang
here's
out?
the thing,
Just meet-
you
just meet
gotta
here.
you gotta tell her too. If you're going like a nice little fancy, don't let her know the budget. Don't let her buy to like the expensive food.
I mean, you
That's
should
kinda-
you should be a little bit open on this. Yeah, but
That
then
kind of stuff like you can't order that, right?
Right.
you can't.
yeah.
Wow.
I can't read.
I don't want to. I don't want to read it.
It's fine. It's fine.
It is fine.
You weren't really supposed to say anything. It's supposed to be like off.
I just said, wow.
It's good.
Whatever.
But
So we
like I
discussed
was
last
saying,
week.
Are you gonna stop the girl like stopping ordering the more expensive plate?
True. Yeah. I mean, I guess you should lay expectations down in the beginning before in the conversation phase. Because a lot of times you're talking to these people for like a while before you go on the first
Yeah.
date.
Yeah, of course.
Right? Like ladies, I mean, I get it. Like you want to make sure you're going out with the right
Texting,
person.
phone calls, all that.
Yeah. So establish the dynamics of what you think the relationship, the date should be.
If you want to take it like kind of fancy, go a happy hour.
Yeah.
That would work because
Ooh. Let's meet up afterwards. Let's have a couple
Yeah.
drinks and then just get to know each other,
Yep.
and that's it.
that will work.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt your pocket.
But apparently the girl thought that's what he meant when he said casual. He just said, no, let's go to Starbucks. Let's have
Yeah,
a
coffee date.
yeah.
so
Beach.
what would happen if she would have take her to a cheese factory?
Yeah,
Wanna be good
Cheesecake
enough?
Factory.
She probably still would have complained.
Yeah.
But it really isn't. It really isn't all girls, because I've taken girls like in the beginning to like Jamba Juice.
Well,
And-
but that's
and
the
they were
thing.
fine with that.
A lot of girls understand.
They're open-minded.
They're open-minded, right? Look for. By the way, if you're gonna date somebody, look for somebody who's open-minded, right?
Yes, sir. I get that.
And you can make the date accordingly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything should be out in the open in the front in the beginning.
Yeah, of course. Needs to be.
Oh, there he goes.
We're losing to him.
Sexy.
Sorry.
We're almost done. We're almost.
So,
we're
yeah.
getting
Sick here.
Yeah, we talked about coffee date. We talked about beach picnic park date.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, hey guys, not all dates have to be 5-star restaurants. If you get to know somebody, hey, say, you know what? Let's just try to get to know each other. Let's just meet up each other for coffee. By the way, that girl was wrong,
Big time.
big time, and he dropped her off. He let it like, you know what? No, like I'm here.
And she could have even handled it a different way. She didn't even make a video. She'd be like, you know what? This is not for me.
Yeah.
Peace. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
No, she wanted to put him on blast.
Again, the social media has brought him to that point
Yeah,
Yeah.
where I need to show everything because this is who I am,
Yeah.
and I want to be like so and so.
right.
Yeah.
Like I
Right.
said, it's Fugazi.
It's Fugazi.
Forget about it.
But yeah, like simple dates, coffee date, go to the park. You know, do something
Jamba
active.
Juice Day. Go to a view.
If you guys
Go to
know,
the beach.
like
You know,
if you guys
I hear pickleball is fun.
Pickleball.
pickleball.
Yeah,
What,
Okay.
what is it?
pickleball. It's a game. It's the fastest growing game of all time.
Sounds like a bitch ass game to me.
Hey, Muhammad is the most known name in the world. Why don't you read a book?
Damn,
It's the most
ouch.
common name in the world. Why don't you read a book, okay? Sorry.
So what are the helpful first date tips?
Well, what are they?
We wrote them
Yeah.
down, but we
Be courteous. Stay off your phone.
Be courteous. Number one, be courteous.
I would say if you brought both sides of your cars, leave your phone in the car, so you're not attempting to.
I wouldn't do that.
Interesting.
nah.
Well,
You can stay off your
Well,
phone. You
You
grown
use,
up.
you use your phone to pay.
I use credit cards still.
Wow, you're old fashioned.
It's not old fashioned. It's still available to the whole global.
Yeah, I'd rather tap.
Oh, you like the
More than
I'd
one.
rather tap
More than
too. I'd rather tap too.
I tap.
Oh, you mean your phone?
I like to swap it.
Swap it? Oh, you
Swap.
you like to swap? Okay.
He likes to swipe it in the butt crack.
Oh, rejected.
Yeah,
Declined.
but generally be courteous. Right?
Yeah, of
Be a
course. You
gentleman.
have to be
Yeah, you
courteous.
stay engaged in the conversation as well.
Yeah.
Time. You need to stay engaged in the conversation.
Well, here's the thing. It's nothing better where you can be quiet with somebody and it's cool.
But that's after you know them for a while.
No. I'm talking
No,
even the
really in
beginning.
the beginning.
Yes.
In the beginning. You don't have to
Yeah,
like.
you just stare into their eyes.
Yeah, sometimes you get a connection. No, like here's what I'm trying to say is don't mouth vomit. Sometimes we fight too hard about being engaged. Yeah, look, he's looking at you.
Leave me alone.
Looking at you.
You're like,
we-
ugh. I don't want to be with you.
we fight too hard to be engaged and we like keep on talking, but at the same time, talking requires listening, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's a conversation. So be able to be open to what they say and maybe not have to say everything, like speak the whole time.
So that's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how conversation works.
Yeah, that's how conversations
So you
work.
let the girl talk the whole time.
No,
Listen
you-
her.
why did you have to go hard the other way?
Why not?
Don't go hard the other way. Just
I
like
think
you
it should be
should.
it should be an even balance.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
but
should not
women,
be like talking about yourself the whole time.
it should be an even balance, but women do like it when we talk less. And we get to know them more.
I agree.
That's what I said.
Pay attention a little bit.
Yeah, pay attention. Try to figure out what's in common, and maybe you guys have better conversation.
And they love it when they say something. You come like a couple of days later, they say something. Oh,
You remember,
you remember? They love it.
right? It's like, oh, he was listening. Hey, being a good listener, that's kudo points right there.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Being a good listener.
Oh.
Kudo.
Yeah,
Kudos
I
to
did
you.
that to my wife in the beginning.
Oh, is that right?
We were driving and she pointed something out. This is like maybe we were a year together. She pointed something on the street. She's like, "What's that?" I left it alone, but I remembered, right? So a day or two later, I went online and I looked it up. I'm like, what is this? I found out. I screenshotted it and I sent it to her. She fucking loved it because I remembered what she talked about and what it was. And I looked it up and I was like, it's
you
this.
listened.
Exactly.
You did not
good-
ignore
good
her.
And now you're married.
And she's like, "That's my husband.
That's my man.
That's my man.
That's my man.
My baby's coming soon. Let's go.
Yeah, that's true. What else?
Be open to trying new things on the first date.
Yeah, well, like for example, the girl in the video that we saw was not open to a
No.
Starbucks date.
No.
Exactly.
So a simple meet and greet, kind of get to know each other.
She wouldn't pretty much
She
riot.
It was a trial date just to know if put it like this. The guy wanted to take her out. He liked her.
Yeah.
He was into her. But let's get to know each other because I don't want to spend my resources
Right.
Need
for
my
somebody who
money.
ain't
Well,
worth it.
here's the thing is also nowadays,
Yeah.
people are so picky at what they want to do. If you take them out to for a coffee, you have a conversation, figure out what they're like, then take them out to a place that they will
Right.
enjoy.
That should be the plan.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're like, oh
Because
my
because it seems like nowadays people are take things so much for granted.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you do something really nice, they'll just
It's like
brush it
whatever.
off.
It's like whatever to them.
Mm-hmm.
well,
They expect that. They think they deserve that just because.
or that they've been in other dates or other people that they've been with did the same thing for them, and they're like,
Oh, and that's that annoying thing. Yeah, my ex did this or my other one did this. I don't give a fuck who the other one was. You ain't with them. You with me.
well that's a definite don't talking
Yeah.
about your ex too much.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't talk at all.
No, you can mention like, oh, everybody has a past, so we can't ignore the fact that you have a past, but don't dwell on it. Don't be like, well, I did this, I did that, my ex did this. Like you're like, okay.
Okay. So
But like if
what
you
are we
say
doing?
yeah, but if you say something like, yeah, I had my ex, it didn't work out for whatever reasons, but you know what, I'm still here. No, I'm trying to get to know
and
somebody.
that's the end of that conversation.
And that's the end of the
That's the-
conversation.
yeah.
That's how it should end up.
Because you shouldn't compare yourself to previous past people.
Yeah, because that's what we end up doing.
Periods.
We end up doing that. As men, we end up comparing ourselves to what they just said.
Well, so do women.
Oh, women do that all the time. They compare themselves all the time. It's got annoying and shit. I'm not talking about you, babe. Talking about other people.
Yep.
You're different. You're
Yes.
special.
Super special.
Speaking of trying new things and being open, don't immediately dismiss his first date idea.
Yeah, that's what the video basically states. Is like, he's trying to get to know you, understand what the situation is, right?
And she automatically dismissed it because she thought she was going to go on a drinking date, fancy date with her little prom dress on and all that shit.
Right.
And it was just a casual date. He gave it to you
the
straight.
She was not much impressive her dress. It was simple.
No, it looked like a fucking prom dress.
You know what he was thinking?
But
That dress looks better on his bedroom floor.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would have.
Yeah.
It's like he's as fast as a prom dates dress. What was that thing?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Okay. I can't pick up on what
But
you're
hey,
saying.
he's still sick. But it's okay. Give him a pass.
yeah.
We love you, Buggy.
We still love you, bud.
Apparently, everybody gets one.
Oh, here's one. Limit talking about your past relationships.
Oh, there we go. There, we
Oh,
just,
there it is.
Okay. And guys, limit talking about you. By the way, we've all been through some fucked up shit. We've all been messed up.
Yep.
I've been traumatized. He's been traumatized. He's been
Super
traumatized.
traumatized.
That guy's been traumatized over there
Yeah.
in the background. I get it. They
sick-
get it.
We
Like,
get sick of it.
Yeah.
We gotta move on.
That's the thing about men is like
we're a little damaged.
we all get damaged from past experiences, and we try to learn from them, but sometimes it just lingers.
Yeah, it does. Try not to drag it into a first date, though.
Nah.
Right?
No,
That's stupid.
That's more. The more you get to know somebody, maybe you can open up a little bit more. But mouth vomiting in the first date.
Horrible.
If a girl mouth vomited on me talking about her old past, I'm like, oh,
I would hold her hair up.
yeah.
I'd be like, do you need me to hold your hair up?
Yeah.
You should say that. Oh, you're mouth vomiting. Let me hold your hair.
Yeah. I mean, these are just
Stuff it helps in the future.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, these things that we've discussed help you guys out.
Gives you a broader perspective of what it is to date and how it is to cost nowadays in modern times.
Yeah.
The inflation is super
The
high.
inflation has risen.
Because hoflation.
It's skyrocketing.
And that's where we got to get back with the drizzle. I hate that I'm going to start saying
fucking
drizzle now because of you.
And you got to
but-
figure out the whole math.
I'm gonna cause it.
Hey, 'cause the whole math doesn't add. The mathing is not math.
The whole math doesn't add up to the whole inflation.
Yes.
So you got to drizzle.
You got to drizzle to
I'm
bring back.
calling it the jizzle jizzle.
The Federal Reserve is reducing the whole-flation with some drizzle. God, I don't know where we're going.
With some
I
jizzle
know.
jizzle.
Yeah, drizzle.
Drizzle.
That was a great episode, guys. That was a great episode.
It sure was.
We always love our episodes.
Yeah, this is fun.
And you guys should love it too.
So what should they do if they love it?
All right, guys, you know what to do. Like, follow, subscribe. You know the deal. Same as always. And we will be back next week with another one.
And we out.
Adios, amigos.
Peace.